Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using the MAC pigment in Melon. It is a beautiful spring summer pigment that is just amazing, all rolled up in a little bottle that is just well worth the money. But you guys can definitely get this in a to-go size, which is $10. Or you can even get a sample at your local MAC if they want to be nice about it. They'll give you a sample. And this pigment is just amazing. I've seen a lot of tutorials using this. I've had this pigment for forever, since before Christmas last year. And I use it so much. This was my first MAC pigment and it is just amazing, guys. I love it. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoy the tutorial and bye-bye. Okay, so the first thing you're going to be doing is taking a flat brush. As so, I always use this brush for pigments, but you could get any flat brush that you want. You're going to go ahead and spray it with either Studio Fix, but I always use the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Spray. It's only like $3 and it works the same for me as Studio Fix does. So you're going to go ahead and spray that onto your brush, and then you're going to go ahead and dip into your pigment. So we're going to go ahead and dip our brush, and it's still wet. All of the pigment will stick to your brush, so it's very easy for you to go ahead and apply that. So we're going to go ahead and apply this to our lid. We're going to go ahead and leave the outer V, which is this part right here. We're going to go ahead and leave this with no pigment. So we're going to go ahead and focus it to about 2/3 of our lid. So there is that. So here is the pigment onto my eye, and as you can tell, I left the outer V with no pigment on that. The thing I love about MAC pigments is that, to me, they dry like extremely fast. I don't know if I'm putting too much of the makeup mist onto my brush when I use Makeup Geek pigments, but to me they kind of take a little bit longer to dry than MAC does. I just think that MAC like blew pigments out of the park and I just love them. We're going to go ahead and go to our transition color. Today we're going to be using the color Coral. It's a matte shade from MAC. And we're going to be applying this to our crease as our transition shade. So we're going to be getting that with a E25 brush from Sigma, and this, just applying this to the crease. And I really love the pigment because there's really not much fallout when you are blending that crease color. So here it is. I'm just going and blending that up a little bit. And there we have applied Coral. So now we're going to be taking a type of pencil brush. This is just a Sonia Kashuk brush. And then we're going to be taking a brown script from MAC, which is just a matte type of brown with like an orange undertone. And I just dropped it, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get that and gently apply it to our outer V. We're going to go ahead and do patting motions like this. And we're not going to blend this out whatsoever. So when you're applying this, you want to go ahead and make sure that you're applying it at the to the part that you actually need it to, because we're not going to be blending this color out. So like as you can see, I'm just going to be patting that on and then bringing it out. There it is, like that. Okay, now we're going to be getting the E25 brush and then just blending that out. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just apply a little bit more of the pigment, just because I want that to be the main focus of the look today. So we're going to go ahead and apply this to our lid once again. And then for our brow bone highlight, today we're going to be using this Coastal Scents flat rounded brush, and then we're going to be using Rice Paper from MAC. It's a yellow toned highlight, brow bone, as you can see, and then we're going to be blending that out, and like that. And today for mascara, we're going to be using this Voluminous Miss Manga mascara. So now for our lower lash line, we're going to go ahead and use 3 colors. The first color that we're going to be using is Expensive Pink, which is a beautiful pink. We're going to be using this with the flat brush and applying that very closely to our lower lash line. We're going to go ahead and apply this to the inner corner of our lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and go right in here and apply it like so, right underneath our lashes. You don't want to go on top because this does have glitter and it might irritate your eye. So applying that, and then we're going to go all through our lower lash line up into where soft brown is at. We're going to stop. Now taking brown script with the same brush, we're going to be getting that and applying that to the outer part of our lower lash line. Okay, now on top of expensive pink, we're going to go ahead and add in amber lights to the inner part of our lower lash line. So just taking that and applying this over expensive pink, but just mainly focusing on the inner corner. And like so. For eyeliner today, we're going to be using the Rimmel eyeliner in Nude. So here is the finished look. I will go ahead and leave everything that I am wearing down below on my face since obviously it's already done. But here is the look for you guys. I will have close-ups for you guys just to see so that you guys can see what the pigment really looks like. As I can tell you right now, the camera, the video, the anything does not do this pigment justice. Like, it has the perfect amount of orange and bronzy and pink that you need, especially for brown eyes. I feel like it just makes your brown eyes pop even more. And yeah, it is just amazing. I can't say enough good things about this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy the tutorial, and so yes. Okay, so seriously,